Hey everyone! Today we're diving into the fascinating world of cybersecurity, where digital secrets and clever tricks are always at play. We're going to talk about something called SQL Injection, a sneaky technique that hackers use to break into websites. Now, before you click away thinking this is too technical or boring, stick with me. It's actually way more interesting, and even a bit like a digital magic trick. Picture this. You visit a website, maybe your favorite online store or a social media platform, and you're asked to log in with your username and password. Behind the scenes, that website uses something called SQL, a special language, to talk to its database, which is like a giant digital vault storing all the important information, from your profile details to your order history. SQL Injection is a sneaky code trick that hackers use to mess with this communication, slipping their own instructions into the conversation between the website and its database. Think of it like this. Imagine you're at a library, and instead of returning a book, you slip a secret message into the book drop-off slot. The library, expecting only books, suddenly receives your message and has no idea it's not supposed to be there. It just tries to process whatever it gets. That's exactly what hackers do with SQL Injection. They sneak their own code into places where only safe information should go. They might do this through login forms, search bars, or any place where you can type something into a website. These spots are like open doors if not properly guarded. The website, not realizing anything is wrong, treats the hacker's code as if it's just another normal instruction and tries to follow it, which can be a big problem. This can lead to all sorts of trouble, from hackers stealing private user data like emails and passwords, to even taking control of the entire website. That's why understanding these tricks is so important for keeping our digital world safe. Let's break it down with a little story that shows just how sneaky hackers can be. Imagine a hacker named Glitch who's always looking for ways to outsmart the system. One day, he decides to target a popular online gaming website, hoping to find a way in without following the rules. He knows the website uses a login form to check if users are legit, just like most sites do to keep accounts safe. So Glitch goes to the username field, and instead of typing in his real name, he enters something odd, anything or 111. It looks like a weird jumble of words and symbols. Now this looks like total gibberish to most people, right? It doesn't look like any username you've ever seen. But to the website's database, it actually reads like a secret command, almost like a hidden message only computers understand. The OR11 part is the real trick here. It's a classic move in the hacker's playbook. Since 1 is always equal to 1, the statement is always true, no matter what. That's the loophole Glitch is counting on. This confuses the database and it might accidentally spill the beans, revealing way more than it should, like giving Glitch access to the entire user database. Suddenly, Glitch has a list of all the usernames on the website, which is a goldmine for any hacker. He can try using them on other websites, hoping that people reuse their usernames or even their passwords. Or he might try to guess passwords using tricks or common choices to see if he can break in somewhere else. And if he succeeds, he could break into people's accounts and cause real trouble. Not cool at all, right? That's why protecting your login info is so important. So why are websites vulnerable to this kind of attack? Well, many websites aren't built with security as a top priority. They might not be checking the data entered into forms carefully enough, leaving them open to these sneaky code injections. And it's not just usernames that are at risk. Hackers can use SQL Injection to steal passwords, credit card information, personal details, and basically anything stored in the website's database. It's like giving a burglar the keys to the vault. The good news is that there are several effective ways to protect against SQL Injection, and with the right steps, websites can become much safer for everyone who uses them. It's kind of like building stronger walls and setting clever traps to keep those pesky hackers out, making sure your data stays safe and sound. One of the most important methods is called input validation, which acts as the first line of defense against suspicious or harmful data. This means the website needs to be super picky about what kind of data it accepts, carefully checking every piece of information before letting it through. Think of it like a bouncer at a club. only letting in people who meet the dress code. Except here, the dress code is a set of strict rules for data. The website should have clear rules about what characters are allowed in usernames, passwords, and other fields, blocking anything that looks suspicious or out of place. Another powerful technique is using something called prepared statements, which are special tools that help keep the website's conversations with its database extra secure. This is a way for the website to talk to its database in a much safer way, always keeping the actual commands and any data entered by the user completely separate. It's like sending a coded message that only the database can understand, making it much harder for hackers to interfere or sneak in harmful instructions. By combining these strategies, websites can stay one step ahead of attackers and keep everyone's information protected. So, what can you do to protect yourself? First of all, be careful about what information you share online. Use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts and, be wary of suspicious emails or links. If you're a website owner, make sure you're following security best practices. Keep your website software up to date, use strong authentication methods, and consider getting help from cybersecurity experts. Remember, cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. By understanding how attacks like SQL injection work and taking steps to protect ourselves, we can make the digital world a safer place for everyone.